And the secret kind of got stuck there for a second. I don't know why. But yeah, you kind of lose your arrow if you do hit the secret button. But inside of here, we get some nice invisible potions, scouting orbs, another moss arrow, which I probably will not be using, and some other cool stuff. So you can open the door in here, but I'm gonna leave. The door in here is actually opened via that button there. And the problem with that is you can open it directly onto the guard and have a guard on your hands, which is not my favorite thing in the world. And you can't go back through that secret door, so you've only got one way out. Whereas here, we've got a nice little black area to keep ourselves hidden. Let's see here. I believe I have managed to search out everything. So at this point, all I need to do is head up to the second floor, and we'll go from there. I suppose I could technically go to Truart's office if I want to head back across to here, which would be simple enough if I come back here and head through this garden, because that'll get me, well, I could just head to this mess hall from here as well. Simple enough. One way or another. We'll see what I plan as I go. Well, with him going that way, it's better for me to just head this way. And out we go. Perfection. Actually, I could head into the training room this way. Whoops. Or not, because that door is open and that could be a very bad situation to put myself through. So you know what? We're going to go here instead. I can hear that guard, but not quite sure where he's at. Watch out. Is he coming this way?
What I see there?
He is certainly coming this way.
Okay. Get hold of yourself, officer.
You do that indeed, officer.
Thought I saw something.
I thought you did too, and then it just poof, up and vanished. No idea where it went. Alright, this is the closest place, so we're gonna head up here instead of where I was thinking about heading to. Alright, now we are in a nice little waiting room on the second floor. Let's see what we've got around here. Kind of a lightish thing. What do we have here? I will take that for certain. They're going to be wondering why all this stuff is chopped down inside of their areas, but, you know, hopefully they'll never figure it out. That one guard thinks he figured it out, but if he's the only one who ever figures it out, the other guards are just going to think he's a crazy man. And let's try to keep it that way. I'd prefer if he was crazy. This guy looks like it's another helmeted guard here. If we were knocking out people, we couldn't knock out this guy. Does sound like there's a guy around the corner there. Try and put this baby out and put that away. That was awful close. I seem to like taking risks on this mission right now. I'll take that. Not that it's necessary, considering that I have one of those already, but I will certainly take it anyway. And that opens that door there. Pop that baby out, and this area should be a nice little darkened hiding spot. And that is the evidence storage, which is where we need to go eventually, because in the evidence storage is the vault that we need to hide a bunch of junk in. Actually, I think I'll read this stuff. So, vault, you should be able to find a key to the vault in one of the lieutenant's offices. Vault security. Vault needs a code, or need a code, to shut off the mechanical guards. Vault anteroom. Grab a key from a guard to get in. Awesome. So we will deal with that. This is definitely a very descriptive map, considering that he's like, oh, there's mechanical faces there and there. I know exactly where they are. But yeah, this guy over here never actually comes this way. So it's quite easy to get around him and to put out that torch without much of a problem. That one right there, though, he might turn back on, because he's awful close to it. As soon as this guy comes around, I'm going to head into that room over there, and we'll see what we can find. Excuse me, sir. I have places to be and people to rob. Speaking of robbing, off to robbery homicide. Homicide. What do we have here? Journal entry 709. Work's been pretty slow these days between Mosley and Warden's affairs. Every thief in the city is out of business. I can't believe we used to try to stop crime by arresting the thieves. By attacking the bookkeepers and fences, crooks have nowhere to turn to. Besides, who is more anxious about staying out of jail? A criminal or some whiny pencil pusher? That sounds bad for us. I'm going to go ahead and close that door while we search through the rest of this room. In fact, I'm going to turn on this light here so I can check out the area. Make sure there's nothing. Ooh, what's that? Oh, a nice little ring. And that seems to be about it. We have robbed the robbery room. Turn that back off. What do we have here? Vice. Sounds like a fantastic place to find alcohol. Let's turn on the old lights and see what we got going in here. Nice little book. Journal entry 836. We are still unable to make a case against Madame Valari. Her brothel seems to be perfectly legitimate, but Lieutenant Mosley believes that there is more going on there, and so do I. The likely possibility is that they are using pillow talk to extract information from their rather aristocratic clientele. I can't believe I am saying this in a journal, but I think that the sheriff is somehow involved in this. I have seen Truart enter there on more than one occasion. But is he a client, or is he somehow working with them? All I know is that I am not going to say a word about this to anyone, especially Lieutenant Hagen. Mosley is the only one any of us can trust. Interesting. So we did find a schedule about him going into Valari's place. So we do know that he does go there for some reason. What he goes there for exactly, we don't quite know. I'm guessing it's probably for the girls. Just a wild guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn that baby out. See what we got going on outside. I think I might try to turn that off once this guy passes by, because I can hear him right now. And go for it.
Come out where I can see you.
No, no thanks. I don't feel like coming out where you can see me. Hopefully you won't turn on that light again, and that will be a nice, safe passage for me. Got any keys on you? You do not. Alright, let's skip on down this way and quickly take this light out before this becomes an issue. Alright. What do we have here? Narcotics. I'm not sure I'm interested in stealing drugs, but we'll see if there's anything that I might be interested in stealing. What is that? I'll take that. Well, there was certainly something.
I hate creepy noises.
Me too. You know, when your house is like creaking in the middle of the night and you're like, is there someone walking around, or is that just the house, or why would that even be happening? Why is this house creaky? It doesn't make any sense. It's weird, but you know, it happens. Alright. Sounds like there's a guard coming up this way, so I gotta wait for just a moment. Because I would like to check out these nice little locked doors. Let's see if we can't manage to get both of them before anyone comes back and becomes wise to the situation.
Let's see what I can use against our Lieutenant Hagen.
Alright. Hagen's office. Let's see what we have here. Ah, nice little handkerchief, apparently. Works for me. Journal entry 459. So often I hear the whispers of the men. What is the sheriff really planning? Why is he so intent on bringing down the pagans? Maybe the sheriff isn't the man I thought he was. The members of the City Watch are filled with doubt. It is my responsibility to see to it that they ignore their doubts. Sheriff Gorman Truart is unlike any man I have ever worked for. He has ushered in a new age, and it is up to us to support him, unquestioningly. If Sheriff Truart asked me to arrest my own family, I would I would without any hesitation. Okay. Awesome. You are definitely vicious. Why can't Mosley see this? She always questions everything. Why can't she just follow Truart's orders? We are not supposed to think. We are supposed to follow. That is a bad way to go about things, because if someone is doing something bad and you feel that you should be on the side of justice, you should probably say something. Do something about it. That is what being on the side of justice is all about. Thinking. What do we got here? Lieutenant Hagen. And he actually even said something about this Warden Affairs Division that we saw earlier. So it's like he's sort of there and he's sort of not. It's like he's questioning him, but he's not. I don't know. Something's a little loopy with Lieutenant Hagen. Anyways, I appreciate your memo regarding the Warden Affairs Division. I have personally investigated the matter and have found no evidence to support your accusation. They have ongoing investigations on the remaining wardens and have made steady progress. They simply don't have enough of a case yet to move against them. As for the missing evidence, my search has determined that they were simply clerical errors. However, I have discovered that several thefts from the vault have recently occurred. These thefts are in no way linked to the Warden Affairs Division. I want you to find out who is responsible. Start making inquiries into the other divisions, but stay away from Warden Affairs. Also, discuss this with no one else. No one, especially Lieutenant Mosley. Mosley's inability to handle the pagans has caused me to question her resolve. I have considered handing over the assignment to you, but given Lieutenant Mosley's excellent past record, I want to give her one more chance. Be it so ordered, Sheriff Gorman Truart. Right then. Well, Hagen, say goodbye to your nice little boardish thing. Turn off that light, and we'll be out again. Time to check out Mosley's office. You might say we're going to mosey on over. That was horrible. Alright. What do we have here? Oh, secure vault and records key. Or secure records and vault key. You know, one way or another, it's still the same thing, right? Right. Lieutenant, I instructed the mechanist, Brother Artis, to leave you a new key. The key will open the vault as well as the secure records room in the records hall. Sheriff Gorman Truart. Interesting. What do we have in the trash? A letter from Sheriff Truart. Lieutenant Mosley, I put you in charge of handling the pagans because you are my second in command. Until now, your record has been exemplary. I don't understand why your performance has faltered. If you do not want this case to be reassigned to Lieutenant Hagen, I suggest you double your efforts to rid the city of all pagan influence. Also, it has been brought to my attention that numerous small thefts from the evidence vault have been occurring for some time now. Fire the officer that guards the vaults. The sentries can handle the security by themselves. I want you to conduct an investigation immediately. Be it so ordered, Sheriff Gorman Truart. Interesting. So he's playing both sides of the board here because he told Hagen across the hall to investigate as well as Mosley over here. Journal entry 2234. It's getting harder to protect my garden from harm. So many plants die. No matter how hard I try to protect them, they still fall victim to the elements. No matter what anyone tells me, I will not uproot them or cut them down. I don't know what we're doing here anymore. Half the people I give orders to are people I arrested before. Hopefully the war will be over soon and the Baron will return. I don't think I can take much more of Truart's new age, as Hagen so often puts it. Well, she likes plants. Perhaps she is a pagan sympathizer. Certainly fits, because she's not taking down the pagans like she always takes down other people, according to all these notes we've been reading. And she likes plants, so it is entirely possible that she is a pagan sympathizer. Alright, just wait for this guy. Let's see here. I have not checked out the officers' lounge over here and warden's affairs over here. I think I will go for the officers' lounge first. Also, I would like to check over here in a second, because there is one more thing that I'm interested in before I leave, which is this guard post, because it's awfully large compared to the other guard posts. So perhaps there's something over here.
If I ever lay eyes on the Taffer who had the bright idea of filling out reports, he's gonna be sorry his mother ever taught him how to read.
Hello? I'll take that. Whoops. Is there anything over here? No, it just looks like this guy walking around. I am not going to risk going in there when he's walking around like that. And good to go.
I came up with a stupid idea. No drinking on duty. About the only thing that makes our cold watch go faster is a nice bottle. Didn't sound like rats this time.
It didn't? I don't know, I thought it sounded just like
I
rats.
heard something.
I thought I heard something
It's all's
too.
quiet.
I thought it was rats, but he doesn't think so. So, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see if I can manage to get around you before this guy gets over here. And... no, that's not gonna happen. Did not give me enough time there. I want to find out what's over here. And I will patiently wait just to find out, if I must.